Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So for today's video I wanted to do a review of these eye listers from Makeup Revolution. So I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, so I've got about 5 shades. The first shade that I have is called Duchesse, then Bliss, Organza, Brass and Copper. So these were about £7. The description of these are that they're highly pigmented eyeshadows with shimmer. You can use them alone or layer on top of powder shadows for added luster. So these were about £7. You can use this with your finger or with a brush. So what I'm going to do is actually I do have the shade I think it's all, no it's not, was it Organza? No, it wasn't Organza. I think it was the shade, yeah, so I've got the shade Brass on. What that looks like. So that's Brass here. I don't know if you guys can see that actually. Let's build that up a bit more. That shade there. So I have Brass on my eyes, well on my eye here right now. So what I've done is, yeah, so I put a colour in my crease and then I just put this Organza colour on my lid and I just like shade it out with my fingers, and honestly it looks like, it looks very, very beautiful. I really like the way that it looks. I don't know if you guys can see on camera because it's very subtle, but I have it on this eye here. So what I'm going to do now, I know that they wear very well on it on their own because I have it on this eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some eyeshadow on, then go like that. Okay, so now that I've done a quick something with my eye, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take let's take the shade yeah, let's take the shade Bliss. This is a very white shade. That's what that looks like. Let's swatch this quickly. They're very pigmented and they're very, very creamy. They're very soft. That's what Bliss looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I think I'm going to use a flat top brush for this, just because that's normally what I would do. I would do the flat top brush. So it's actually very easy to pick up this product on a brush. So I'm going to actually put some on my hand first. Make it a bit more, not lumpy because it's a bit lumpy on the pot when you try and pick it up. I'm just going to do this just so it's a bit more creamy and softer, and I'm going to put this on my eye here. Okay, that is very, very pigmented. It's very glittery, it's very pigmented, it's very beautiful. The shade is so amazing. This shade is very, very pretty actually. I just want to see now if I can blend an eyeshadow with this. I'm going to take the shade Surprise of Light from the Ziva palette and just see if that would blend in with this. Okay, that blends very nicely. That is actually very, very pretty, and it's only £7. These are very, very good. So on this eye I have the shade was it Bliss, and then on this eye I have the shade Brass. So with this eye what I've done is it's very shade out, so I just have a colour in my crease, and then with the Brass shade what I did is I just took a bit on my finger and then I went over my eyelids. And it's very shade out. Whereas this eye I've actually not packed on, but I made the shade more prominent, and honestly I really do like both these shades. They're very pigmented, and honestly they're very pigmented, and they don't actually crease at all. They blend very nice with the matte shades. So I would highly actually recommend these if you want some cream glittery eyeshadows. I would highly recommend it. This does have tiny glitter in it, but they're not very not prominent, but they're not chunky glitter. That's what I'm trying to say. They're not chunky glitter. It does have glitter in it, but it's not chunky glitter. And they're very comfortable on the eyes actually, which is really nice. I honestly like the way that these look. They're only £7, and the shade range is actually very nice. So what I'm going to do is I might just do very quick swatches of these. These are a bit hard to take off. I just did some swatches on my hand, and obviously because there's glitter it's going to be very challenging to get all the glitter off your hands, or your face actually.